Hello, everyone, and welcome to the sixth episode of AVANT-GARDE-GRASP. I hope you all are staying safe, especially since the number of cases have been rising very rapidly, and so have the deaths after the government has ended the lockdown. So I hope that you all are maintaining proper protocols and wearing a mask whenever you are outside. Now, today's topic of discussion is Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome, also known as PCOS. PCOS in itself is a very common disease in women of reproductive ages, but its trend has been rising steadily, which has been attributed to various factors, but the most common of which is changing lifestyles and also obesity. And now with us is a very dear friend of mine, Smriti Katwal. She has been a patient of PCOS for a long time now and is here to share with us her experience of living with the disease. Welcome to our podcast, Smriti.
Hi, thank you for having me here.
Okay, our pleasure. So moving on. So Smriti, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. My name is Smriti Katwal. I am a rising junior at Hollins University. My major is applied economics with a minor in data science. So yeah, I guess that pretty much sums up my introduction. So yeah.
So how exactly are you handling this COVID?
So for people, it might sound ignorant. I'm not reading news or numbers at all. I mean, at all. Sometimes I do like read once in a while, but it's very, very
No
rare.
judgments. Oh.
Yeah, and it really upsets me with the way like the governments are handling, especially since early the US matsu यहाँको अनि every time I call home अनि त्यहाँ घरमा यस्तो भयो भनिराख्दाखेरि चाहिँ I'm like what the hell, why? So that's why I try to refrain myself from all those kind of news. But other than that, I love staying indoors. Not exactly love staying indoors, but I'm not a very social kind of a person. So this lockdown has been a blessing for me to some sort, like to some extent. I would love to want to go outside. Like where I live, there are a lot of hiking trails, but I've just been out once or twice other than groceries. Being said that, like every time I go outside, I try to maintain my distance. Mask लगाएरै जान्छु, but then we have Karens around. They don't show up wearing mask, which is annoying. But I've always washed my hands जति एकदमै धेरैचोटि, so त्यो कुरामा चाहिँ problem छैन. And so I cook, I bake, I sketch sometimes.
Also Korean dramas.
I watch a lot of Korean dramas, like a lot. मेरो आँखा निस्किन आँटिसक्यो त्यति धेरै, so yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to PCOs नि है त अब.
Yeah, sure.
So कहिले चाहिँ when was it that you were diagnosed with PCOs?
So it was when I was in class 10. I had not gotten my period for 3 months. And it was alarming, especially to my mother. I don't know, she was like really worried. But I was like, I mean, it's a hassle. You know, your periods say नभए पनि हुँदैन भए पनि हुँदैन के त्यस्तो two-edged sword भने जस्तो. So म यति I was pretty chill. छैन त छैन के भयो, it's all right खाली. But my mom was like यस्तो त serious कुरा हो, we have to go visit a doctor खाली भन्नुभयो. So yeah, I think like it was around September or yeah, I guess August September 2014 थियो चाहिँ म Dr. Beena Bosnetkama गएँ अनि त्यसपछिबाट normally when we talk about PCOS it's mostly either genetics or it's shown in like seen in people who have एकदमै नराम्रो खाले diet or who are slightly on the healthier side of the spectrum. But for me, I was a bit skinny त्यतिखेर.
सक्ने भएर नि त्यस्तो केस भयो.
So yeah, so I eat junk food, but I'm not like एकदमै जतिखेर पनि खाइरहने. I have trouble and irritated my mother because मलाई घरमा बनाएको खाना एकदमै मन पर्छ and I've always so बाहिर गएर त्यस्तो खाने खाले पनि थिएन. मेरो डायट पनि त्यस्तो हेल्दी नै थियो भनौँ because मेरो घरमा सबैजना हेल्थ फ्रिक नै हुनुहुन्छ. So it was a shock to all of us. Even the doctor, she was like, how is it possible, Khale? So yeah, that was the time when I was diagnosed, and I had to take medications like Biana, Diuso, Belka, some of them for a long time, for a long time. Only long time, and 3-4 महिना हेर्दाखेरि पनि it wasn't all controlled. So every time म जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ डक्टर कहाँमा जाने, अनि वेट नाप्ने, अनि त्यसपछिबाट वेट एकदमै साह्रो फ्लक्चुएट हुन्छ पिसिओले हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ. अनि फेरि अनि अल्ट्रासाउन्ड गराउने, अनि औषधि खाए पनि कन्ट्रोल नै भइरहेको थिएन. सो अनि आई ह्याड टु मेक सम डायटरी एन्ड लाइफस्टाइल चेन्जेस. सो या
अझ तिमीलाई त सक नै भयो होला, किन भन्दा अब यो एथलेटिक पनि होइन, सो कमनली इट इज एट्रिब्युटेड टु ओबिसिटी अनि लाइफस्टाइल फ्याक्टर्स. बट देन अब भनिसक्यो जङ्क फुड एन्ड अल केही नि खान्थेन होइन, वेल कम खान्छ, नट केही नि त नभनौँ. अनि तिम्रो लाइक रियाक्सन चाहिँ कस्तो थियो डायग्नोस भएपछि? हाउ डिड यु फिल?
सुरुमा त आई डिन्ट रियली फिल एनिथिङ भने नि. आई वाज लाइक
ग्ल्याड,
इन्डिफरेन्ट. Not exactly. पछि अब डिजिज नै डायग्नोस भएपछि I could not be glad. So I was kind of indifferent, but so moving on चाहिँ festival तिहार आयो होइन, दसैँसम्म त it was fine. So मेरो favorite festival तिहार, and I have the biggest sweet tooth. I can eat एकदमै स्वीट कुराहरू in a huge amount. So तिहार आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ I went डक्टरकोमा with my sister, and she has done bachelor's in nursing and was doing her master's in dietetics khale. She was still doing her bachelor's, I think, whatever. So when we went there, it was not like control नै भइरहेको छैन. डक्टरले के गर्ने खाले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ मेरो दिदी, she was like, well, I think we have to control उसको sugar intake अलि I mean अलि control गर्नु खोजिरहेको छ. I think we have to stop खाले. Oh my god, that was a huge blow to me. Like, Kasari, how could you say that to me? Why would you betray me? Just the bio malai the. Ani Dr. Liban, yeah, I think we should do that. Ani Tyotiar, Ani Tsushima, Bate, but I didn't talk to my sister and God, I started crying and yelling and all that. And I even called my mom and was like, Mala, please, a tub of ice cream. This will be the last time I'll have ice cream. Khali bhandakari my mother, बिचरा छोरी like 15-16 वर्षको उमेरमै अब लास्ट एउटा ice cream खान्छु अनि तिमीले खाँदिनौ भन्दाखेरि बिचरा she felt really bad. That's what she still says. तर अनि त्यो खाएँ, रोएँ, अनि I did not get to eat anything तिहारमा. मेरो saddest तिहार थियो.
Like non-sugar items पनि?
भन्नाले because it's not actually good नि त त्यो. For मैले चाहिँ खान्थेन होइन, so sugar free crackers-हरू केहरू खाइरहेको थिएँ. तर मेरो मामालाई पनि डायबिटिज छ, अनि he was like, actually these are more worse than हुन्छ नि sugar वाले things-हरू. So I think you should not eat them खाले भन्नुभयो. अनि well, I trust him when it comes to health and other things, but yeah, so त्यही भएर हामीले त्यो sugar free option पनि try गरेनौँ. त्यो चाहिँ was a huge blow to me, but surprisingly मैले sugar completely cut off गरेपछि it reduced significantly. Like हामी अल्ट्रासाउन्ड गर्न जाँदाखेरि पनि even doctor was like shocked, तिमीले के गर्यौ खाले, because एकदमै नै त्यो सिस्टहरू reduce भयो थियो.
Okay. अनि तिम्रो फ्यामिलीको लाइक कुनै पर्टिकुलर रियाक्सन थियो? मम त अब सक नै हुनुहुन्थ्यो भन्छ कि?
Yeah, I guess they were not really happy, supportive, but then also wanted to not talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
Early, I feel like we are talking about it, and I really did not understand what was the need. हुन्छ नि यो हाइड गर्नु पर्ने, but they were supportive to me, and they हुन्छ नि सबैजना shocked नै हुनुहुन्थ्यो. Like मैले भने, even doctor नैहरू पनि shocked हुनुहुन्थ्यो. So they were like, yeah, we're there with you खाले, but खानु नपाउने त मैले, so I don't know what would they do है. But
यो चाहिँ लाइक फ्यामिलीमा टोबु खाले थियो कि किन भन्दा अब कन्सिडरिङ मेचुरल प्रब्लम्स एन्ड अल त अलि टोबु नै मानिन्छ नि त अहिले पनि डिस्कस गर्न?
I guess they were scared that people might find out. I mean, it's not like I didn't get my periods at all. It's just that I have cysts in my ovaries, and I seriously still don't see any issue. Even the ultrasound garne mero doctor once, it was very sweet. All the people at the hospital, एकदमै sweet हुनुहुन्थ्यो, clinic actually. अनि उहाँले चाहिँ के भन्नुभएको थियो, मेरो छोरीलाई पनि थियो, त्यस्तो टेन्सन लिनुपर्ने हुँदैन. She has conceived, I think, twins or something भन्दाखेरि, I guess it was a relief to my mom, but मलाई त साँच्चै भन्दाखेरि
चिनी खानु नपाएर.
Yeah, only sadness. Yep, messed up priorities, I guess.
सो सुरुमा चाहिँ कसरी मेनिफेस्ट गराएको थियो हुन्छ नि डिजिजले कुनै सिम्टम्स खालि के भएर कि यु हेड मेन्सन नि 3 महिनादेखि
Oh,
पिरियड्स भएको थिएन अनि
yeah. So during that time मेरो कपाल चाहिँ अलि बाक्लो खाले नै थियो होइन. सो एकदमै झर्ने के लाइक एभ्री टाइम आई ब्रस माई हेयर मेरो रुमभरि हुने के. अनि लाइक अब आफ्नो रुममा मात्रै होइन अरू ठाउँमा जाँदाखेरि मेरो एकदमै हेयरफल हुने के. इट वाज अलार्मिङ नै के. अब पिरियड्स मात्रै नभएको भए पनि त्यस्तो साह्रो अलार्मिङ मेरो लागि चाहिँ हुन्थेन होला जुन रेटमा मेरो हेयर फल भइरहेको थियो. अनि त्यसपछिबाट दिस डिजिजको एउटा इरिटेटिङ पार्ट चाहिँ के भन्नु भन्दाखेरि टाउकोमा कपाल हुँदैन एभ्रिवेयर एल्स युल गेट हेयर. सो आई वाज ह्याभिङ साइड बर्न्स अनि साइड बर्न्स मोस्टली. अनि सो आई वाज लाइक के भएर चाहिँ म यस्तो तालु नै हुनु आँटिसकेँ यो के हो खाले. तर आई मिन मेरो कपाल अहिले पनि त्यस्तो साह्रो बढेको चाहिँ छैन लाइक द वे इट युज टु बी हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो बाक्लो खाले चाहिँ छैन. तर अहिले चाहिँ हेयरफल काइन्ड अफ कम भइरहेको छ बिकज हेयरफल चाहिँ एकदमै नै हुन्थ्यो मेरो. सो आई थिङ्क द्याट वुड बी वान अफ माई अर्ली सिम्टम्स खाले.
ओके अहिले चाहिँ कुनै पर्टिकुलर मेनिफेस्टेसन छ अहिले लाइक इफ हुन्छ नि कन्ट्रोलमा छैन भने चाहिँ कस्तो खाले
आइएम स्टिल टेकिङ hormones यहाँ पनि. सो अहिले चाहिँ त्यस्तो साह्रो छैन.
ए ओके सो द्याट्स ग्रेट टु नो. अनि
तर तालुमा कपाल अझैसम्म आइसकेको छैन. सो आई डोन्ट नो.
सो आई गेस पिम्पलको पनि प्रब्लम्स एन्ड अल त हुन्थ्यो होला नि.
Oh yeah, one of the problems, these skin pimples pani ho. I'm sorry, I forgot that phase of my life, but it was really bad. So both my parents had pimples, and my sister pani when she was growing up she had pimple. तर मेरो जति धेरै चाहिँ कसैको पनि आएको थिएन के. अनि genetics हो factor for causing my acne, but then it was a lot and it was cystic acne, so it used to be very painful. आउँदैखेरि दुख्ने हैन. अनि अब छुन त म चाहिँ छुन्थिनँ, but my father was like it's because you touched the scarsहरू बसिरहेको. But I'm like it's my pimple, I should know better खाले. सो आउँथ्यो अनि रातो हुने क्या आउँदाखेरि. अनि उफ स्वेल भएर दुखेर. अनि देयर वाज अ पोइन्ट इन माई लाइफ वेयर माई होल फेस वाज फुल अफ एक्नी. लाइक आई वुड क्राई because of course what else can a normal teenager do, right, if her face is full of acne.
Yeah, exactly.
When people are constantly nagging at her, oh my god, you've got so much acne, ke gareko kasto ke lagdeko, like hello, I did not invite it huncha ni come मेरो फेसमा आएर बस तिमीहरू जस्तो. I really did not do that नि. So people are really insensitive यस्तो कुराहरूमा चाहिँ. Just because उनीहरूले similar situation face गरेको छैन does not give them the right to say whatever they feel like without being considerate about what the other person might be feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
So ek the मेरो face was full of acne, painful acne, okay, not just acne that would leave scars. तर it was people पनि जसले चाहिँ हुन्छ नि अझ मेरो self esteem, I did hit rock bottom when it came to my self esteem. कपाल झरिरहेछ, मुखभरि acne छ, period नआएको चाहिँ it does not even come, okay, it does not even count when you're going through such things. And I used to wear braces पनि, so wow.
अनि अहिले चाहिँ हाउ डु यु म्यानेज दिस यु स्टिल टेकिङ हर्मोन्स त मेन्सन गर्यो होइन. बट अपार्ट फ्रम द्याट हुन्छ नि बेला बेला अरू मेडिकेसन्स एन्ड अल केही लिइरहनु पर्छ कि के हो.
सो लास्ट समर यस्तो भइरहेछ कि मेरो whenever I go चेकअप गर्न जाँदाखेरि अहिले चाहिँ पिसिओ देख्दैन होइन. I mean सिस्ट देख्दैन मेरो ओभरीमा. बट पिरियड टाइममा नहुने भयो भने पनि हेयरफलहरू नछोड्ने. अनि आई युज टु फिल रियली लेथार्जिक. सो के भयो होला भनेर चाहिँ लास्ट समर म घर आउँदाखेरि डक्टर अंशुमाले इज लाइक एन्डोक्राइनोलोजिस्ट, द्याट्स वाट इट इज राइट, त्यो हर्मोन्सहरू हेर्ने डायबिटिज. सो उहाँलाई देखाएर यति धेरै ब्लड लिएर हि डिड के ब्लड टेस्टहरू. सो केही पनि देखेन. अनि मैले चाहिँ यो पोइन्टमा चाहिँ मैले औषधि कम्प्लिटली छोडिसकेँ नै थिएँ होइन. औषधि खान छोडेको मैले थुप्रै भइसकेको थियो तर स्टिल भइरहेको थिएन. अनि त्यहाँ उहाँले फेरि मेरो हेयरफलको लागि औषधि दिनुभयो होइन. अनि हि सेड 6 month कि त 1 yearसम्म खानुपर्छ भनेर होइन. अनि यत्रो पिसिओको औषधि खाइरहेको, पिसिओएसको औषधि खाइरहेको मान्छेलाई फेरि आई डिडन्ट फिल लाइक ह्याभिङ मेडिकेसन फर त्यत्रो लङ टाइम के. अनि त्यही पनि मैले 1 month जति ट्राई गरेँ. अनि वाइल आई वाज टेलिङ साथी फ्यामिलीहरूलाई चाहिँ मैले हेयरफलको लागि अहिले मेडिकेसन लिइरहेको छु. एभ्रिवान वाज लाइक वाट इज रङ विथ यु, मेडिकेसन किन लिइरहेको, अलरेडी हुन्छ नि यो ह्याभ यो पिसिओएसको इस्यु. अनि अब झन् हेयरफलको लागि औषधि खाने भनेर भन्नुभयो. अनि फेरि आई फेल्ट झनै टायरिङ के कस्तो केही गर्ने नै एनर्जी नभए जस्तो सो म बिङ द ओभर स्मार्ट पर्सन द्याट आई एम आई स्टप टेकिङ मेडिकेसन आफ्टर अ मन्थ
त्यो
एयरफलवाला
एयरफलवाला
एन्ड देन आई गट अनि फेरि यता फर्केँ अनि यहाँ आइसकेपछि त अफकोर्स मैले मेडिकेसन पनि ल्याएको छैन अनि फेरि मेरो हेयरफल एकदमै ह्याफजार्ड हुन थाल्यो फेरि मेरो पिरियड विच वाज काइन्ड अफ रेगुलर अहिले त्यो पनि अब्रप्टली स्टप भयो के So I had to again see a doctor here. She was not very good. She didn't even let's do ultrasound भन्दाखेरि पनि she was like, hearing from your previous symptoms and your past history, I think we should just treat you for PCOS भनेर birth controls दिदियो हैन. So अहिले मस्तै खाइरहेको छु अनि या अहिले चाहिँ अब हेयरफल त्यस्तो साह्रो कन्ट्रोल छैन तर पिरियड रेगुलरली भइरहेछ अनि अपार्ट फ्रम द्याट चाहिँ सो पिसिओएस हुँदाखेरि माई सिस्टर अलवेज स्टिल आई थिङ्क दिस मर्निङ नै सी सेन्ट मी पिसिओएसको लागि डायट भनेर एउटा भिडियो युट्युबमा सो आइम काइन्ड अफ वाचिङ दोज थिङ्स सो आई ट्राई टु अभोइड डेरी इट्स नट लाइक आम ल्याक्टोस इन्टलरेन्ट बट एक्नीलाई पनि राम्रो हुँदैन अनि जेनरली पनि सो त्यो भयो अनि लाइक नट फ्याटवाला खाना लाइक डिप फ्राइड खानाहरू नखाने अनि लट अफ यो भेजिटेबल्स अनि ग्रिन्स सिन्स आई लाइक इट इट्स नट अ प्रब्लम त्यो खाने अनि सुगर चाहिँ अभोइडै गर्नुपर्छ आई गेस इट्स अ लाइफस्टाइल चेन्ज बिकज पिसिओएस इज नट समथिङ यु टेक मेडिकेसन एन्ड इट इज क्योर्ड खाले हुने होइन you have to make a lifestyle change so yeah sugar avoid garne ani because I want to be consistent with my form of exercise I walk for an hour and a half किन भन्दाखेरि अब कार्डियोहरू गर्यो अहिले पो मलाई छुट्टी छ टाइम छ गर्छु 15 मिनट्सको पनि 1 घण्टा लाएर but that won't be possible once my classes start नि त so I really wanted to do something that I could do over long time so 5 kilometers जति हिँड्छु अनि त्यही हिँड्यो अनि what else do I do drink a lot of water I drink a lot of water so I think these are some of the changes that I've made over time and that have helped me so the other thing about exercising is I think it will be useful to all the female listeners out there so whenever you do some sort of physical exercise you will not experience cramps during your periods मैले यो आफैले एक्सपिरियन्स गरेको एन्ड आई अल्सो टक विथ सम अफ माई फ्रेन्ड्स कि हामी जब चाहिँ एक्टिभ हुन्छौँ फिजिकली वी डोन्ट गेट एज ब्याड क्राम्प्स एज वी वुड इफ वी डिड नट फिजिकली इन्भल्भ आवरसेल्भ्स और रिमेन एक्टिभ
एक्टिभ भएको बेला सो बेसिकली क्राम्प्स कम हुन्छ
सिग्निफिकेन्टली
अनि अहिले चाहिँ आर देयर एनी हुन्छ नि सिम्पटम्स अर एनी साइन्स द्याट कहिलेकाहीँ यु एक्सपिरियन्स इफ इन केस इट वर्सन्स
So the thing is, oh my god, I have a shit memory. So I'm sorry, I keep on forgetting things that I should be talking. So initially, मेरो त्यो PCO हुनु भन्दाखेरि पेट एकदम दुखेको थियो कि एकचोटि I remember it was तिजको टाइम किनभने म स्कुलबाट आएर एकछिन घर बसेर अनि मामा घर गएको थिएँ सो त्यतिखेर whole time
कुन क्लासको बेला
class 10 when it all started.
Okay.
So पेट समातेर बसेकै I don't know it's weird kind of ache हुन्छ नि but एकदमै पिरियड नट पिरियड एकदमै पेट दुख्ने हुन्छ सो अहिले त मलाई नभएको आई थिङ्क भयो द फर्स्ट इयर आई थिङ्क 2018मा पनि एकचोटि मलाई एकदमै पेट एक भएको थियो अनि त्यो हुँदाखेरि हिँड्न पनि सकिँदैन भन्न पनि सक्दैन अल आई क्यान डु इज प्लस आई डोन्ट लाइक आइ एम नट अ स्क्रिमर सो आई डोन्ट रियली स्क्रिम इन्टु कि आया गर्दै आया त आई डु बट एनिवे सो एकदमै गाह्रो हुन्छ त्यो चाहिँ कहिलेकाहीँ हुन्छ वेन इट्स लाइक रियली ब्याड आई थिङ्क सो या त्यो वान अफ द सिम्टम्स हो त्यो चाहिँ अहिले त्यो चाहिँ देखा परेको छैन सो अहिले चाहिँ खासै त्यस्तो साह्रो चाहिँ सिम्टम्स नै चाहिँ छैन तर जुन मैले हर्मोन्स लिइरहेको छु त्यसको साइड इफेक्टहरू चाहिँ आई क्यान सी डार्क स्पट्स मेरो फेसमा आई क्यान सी अ हेयर अर टु ग्रोइङ मेरो चिनमा अनि एक्नी पनि एक दुईवटा आइरहेको थियो किनभने मेरो बिकज आई काइन्ड अफ टेक केयर अफ माई स्किन एन्ड ड्रिङ्क अ लट अफ वाटर एक्नी काइन्ड अफ कम भइसकेको थियो सो फेरि आउनु थालेको थियो अहिले चाहिँ त्यति मात्रै छ
So
but again it's very subjective different people might have different experience
Yep.
So this is just my experience
अनि how did you like eventually cope up with PCOS हुन्छ नि you cut off sugar त भन्यो हैन but then both हुन्छ नि इमोसनली पनि अनि यस्तै sacrificeहरू पनि how did you eventually cope up with PCOS
So mostly I think PCOS हुने बित्तिकै all people can think is that the person will have trouble conceiving whenever they
Mm-hmm.
want to neither. So that's not
Yeah.
having to be anytime in future. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't really think about it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I do feel wronged whenever I could not eat sugar and I would see all the
Again, priorities.
yeah, chocolates, ice cream, anything sweet मिठाईहरू. So म चाहिँ मलाई किन why नि जस्तो चाहिँ हुन्थ्यो होइन.
Mm-hmm.
तर अब त it's been like 5 years. Yeah, so it's been technically almost 6 years किनभने 2014. So अब
Mm-hmm.
चाहिँ I have accepted it. It is a part of me जसरी होइन. अनि I'm
Yeah.
not emotionally drained or exhausted because of it. अनि I guess a healthier lifestyle choices बनाएपछि त that's how I tell myself कि it'll be better in the long run खाले होइन.
Yeah.
Sugar is not good for you Nita. I know that.
Yeah, ultimately,
But
it's not just PCOs. Like,
yeah.
sugar in general is सकेसम्म avoid गरेकै राम्रो.
So because I
So,
like I said healthier lifestyle try गरिरहेको हुन्छु म. I try to eat chia seeds अनि त्यस्तै त्यस्तै कुराहरू. So एक त इमोसनली मैले काइन्ड अफ अट्याच नै गरेको थिएन मेरोलाई होइन यो कुरालाई. तर काइन्ड अफ कहिले काहीँ त ड्रेन भइहाल्छ नि. अब यताबाट एक्ने आइरहेछ, कपाल झरिरहेछ,
yeah,
पेट
exactly.
दुखिरहेछ, चिनी खानु पाइरहेछ होइन, पिरियड पनि कहिले आउँछ कहिले भिजिटर जस्तो. अनि द फनी थिङ इज रेगुलरली हुन थालेपछि त मलाई अप्ठ्यारो हुने के अप्ठ्यारो भएको
बानी नपरेर.
लाइक ओ माई गड लाइक किन भइरहेछ यो. आई लाइक इट भेन इट वाज नट रेगुलर खाले. तर अनसर्टिनिटिज एकदमै हुने आउट अफ नो वेयर कहिले काहीँ भइतिर आउने. नो बिङ अ गर्ल इज अ लट अफ प्रब्लम. सो द्याट इज द्याट. अनि त सो इमोसनली त्यस्तो साह्रो अट्याच गर्नै खोजेको थिएन सुरुदेखि नै. सो एक्जस्ट भए पनि अहिले चाहिँ या बिकज काइन्ड अफ कन्ट्रोलमै छ नि त अहिले त्यो भयो.
Mhm.
एन्ड आई हेभ बिगर थिङ्स टु थिङ्क अबाउट के जुन चाहिँ सोचिरहेको छैन मैले अफकोर्स अहिले. हु एम आई किडिङ.
अहिले त हुन्छ नि
या
बिदामा चिल खाले.
त्यो पनि भयो. अनि ओभरअल हेल्दियर लाइफस्टाइल ले नै हुन्छ. अनि आई डु काइन्ड अफ ब्रिदिङ एक्सर्साइजेसहरू गर्छु. सो कम माई सेल्फ डाउन एन्ड अल द्याट. So yet again, I will say, I know it sounds so redundant. All I'm saying is, oh, you don't have to think a lot, make lifestyle changes. I know it's so difficult. I know it's been difficult to me because every time I pass through desert aisle खाले गाह्रो हुन्छ मलाई पनि होइन. तर at the end of the day,
गर्नु पर्यो.
self-control is what it needs. अनि change in diet does make a huge difference. I cannot emphasize enough on it. And not just for PCOS भएको people. Healthy lifestyle should be a thing for everyone.
So like कहिले के तिमी हुन्छ नि you might cheat.
Of
cheat त
course,
पर्यो होला नि.
of course.
Yeah, exactly.
I do
अनि
it all the
त्यस्तो
time.
हुँदा immediately के effect देखिन्छ कि
No,
is it more subtle?
immediate thing चाहिँ the guilt trip that I take, like oh my god,
Yeah.
why did I do this खाले होइन. तर I'm very overcompensator खाले. So if I would normally walk 1 hour भने I'll do 2 hours, or I'll walk 1 hour and do cardio for 15 minutes, or not exactly starve myself, but not take sugar for like a whole week or two. अहिले पनि मैले नखाएको भयो 1 हप्ता जति. तर यो चाहिँ मेरो दाँतमा क्याभिटी देखियो कि जस्तो लागेर हो होइन. But still I've like not taken anything sweet for a week now. Natural sugar it's fine, like fruits, dates. I don't like dates, but yeah, fruits, and not even honey, because हनीमा पनि त्यो गुलियो कुरा हुन्छ. I watched this video how हनीहरू हुन्छ नि यो अनि अगावी सिरपहरू, maple syrupहरू, coconut sugarहरू, they're not better than like refined sugar. So
yeah, I mean हुन्छ नि हामी कहाँ आउँदा त it's mostly processed नि त. So I guess त्यही भएर नि होला.
This is like sounding more like avoid sugar rather than PCOS stop, but that's the reality.
I guess it's like it's
Correlation.
intrinsically related. Yeah. The emphasis you have put on that. Any message that you would like to give a person who is going through the same thing?
Like I said,
diagnosed or something.
So it might be different experience for everyone. But it's so common nowadays. It's because of the lifestyle we have, the kind of food we eat, everything is processed. So you really have no control over it when you're diagnosed initially. So don't feel wrong, like why this is
Yeah,
happening
I
to
mean,
you.
stigma point of view बाट पनि आउँछ नि त यसको. It's not auto disease जस्तो.
This is nothing to be ashamed of or लुकाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ नि. Because ultimately women को worth भनेको it's not just baby produce गर्नुलाई हैन. You are so
Yeah,
much more
exactly.
than that. अनि त्यसपछिबाट please take care of yourself because it's not going to be औषधि खायो निको हुन्छु होइन. You have to be strong अनि अलिकति धेरै नै self control. But it's not like so difficult, I know it's not bad, and there are like so many more people than you think actually, because early I think there's a lot of number हुन्छ नि diagnosed हुने मान्छेहरू. I have a feeling पहिला पनि थियो होला कि, but we didn't have the proper means of diagnosing it नि त, so it went
Yeah,
overlooked
exactly.
खाली feel हुन्छ मलाई चाहिँ. So there are more people than you think who might be going through it all. So yeah, अरू चाहिँ के होइन, please take care of yourself because at the end of the day it's you who has to suffer, who has to go through all, and it's you who can actually control it. So be strong and take care of yourself, and don't worry, don't think a lot. That's not helpful at all. So त्यति नगर्नु. So yeah.
So, okay, thank you, Smriti, for joining us on this episode of AVANT-GARDE-GRASP.
Thank you for inviting me. I hope this reaches to many people out there who are going through the same issue as I am. So thank you for your time as well.